Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you the final look of the Alpha Predator bull bar. So in the previous episode I'll show you how to install the bull bar, and there were also some side panels sticking out, and we also didn't do the wiring. So today I'm going to show you the final look of the bull bar, how I customize it, and also how the LED lights look when it's finally wired up. So yeah guys, without further ado, let me show you what this bull bar is all about. Right guys, so here we have it. This is the Alpha Predator bull bar. As you can see, it's in its final form, and I'm pretty stoked of how it turned out. So in the previous episode, I showed you how the side panels were still sticking up with the crush bar. So essentially what we've did is we've just cut it. So as you can see, you can't even notice it. It's all cut, and it's now just fully exposed off the tire, and that's what you want, and that's what makes the bar look as good as it does right now. So I'll basically just run you through all the features because there's a couple of things to know. So first of all, it is an ADR approved bar here in Australia. It is winch compatible, it is fully customizable, it is a steel bull bar as well, weighing about 55 to 60 kilos, and that's as far as we go. But anyway, let me show you all the aspects of the bar. Right guys, so first up is the side infill panels. Now I know you guys are gonna either like it or hate it, but it actually doesn't look too bad. Now, the other option to go for is if you still have the standard bumper, you can always cut it to shape. So you're gonna have to cut it over here with that line, up until here with the headlight. So just keep that in mind. You can go either or, but it really doesn't look that bad in real life as it looks in photos. I know it can look a bit bulky, but it's really not that bad. So yeah, that's the first thing to do. Righto guys, so next up is the fog lights that comes up with the factory switch inside the car, and it also comes with this mini light bar over here. So I've essentially just wired that up with my big light bar as well, with an additional switch. Now on the top row, it's actually an amber light as well, so if you do want to wire it up to your indicators, you can do that as well, so it lights up from the front. So that is pretty good, and this is how bright they are. Righto guys, so moving down the side here, as you can see, it comes with recovery points. Now these recovery points are like 4 or 5 mil steel, so it's super strong, and it bolts on to the factory tie down points, and on the other side there's the winch cradle as well. So as you can see, it is pretty thick, it's going to be super strong, and this doesn't exist on the market yet. So there you go. That is the recovery points you want to have, just to make sure the factory points don't break if you're in a very sticky situation. So that is very clever thinking, and that's another problem we solved. Some of the lines didn't line up with the winch cradle at first, but I have let the guys know at Alpha to fix that up, so in the future they will fix it up, but no biggie. You just got to drill a hole a bit higher, and then the bolts will just slide through. So yeah, that's no dramas, and they're stupidly strong. Right guys, so as you can see, there's a fair bit happening down here. So the good thing that I love about this bar as well is that it's winch compatible, but not only that, you don't have to take the whole bull bar off to install a winch. You can just take off all these bolts, grab the section out, and then whack in your winch. It can take an up to 12,000 pound winch, but it's important to note, if you do have a front mount intercooler, then there's no room for it, and then you have to relocate your intercooler behind the bash plate. Luckily this bash plate has a lot of airflow, so it wouldn't be a problem, but it's a whole different setup and just something to keep in mind. The other good thing is you can either leave this open to provide more air into the intercooler or your radiator, or you can grab a very slimline LED bar, swap the bolts around, and then you can put it in there. But instead, I've done this, as you can see. Now this bar is an optional extra that you can buy with the light bar as well. Now this is a 22-inch light bar just going up the top there, and I reckon it makes the bar look just that bit better, and it obviously provides more light. Right guys, so this is what the top hoop looks like, which is an extra, but I definitely recommend it because it's got 2 mounts here for aerials that you can mount. You can even mount another light bar on here as well if you want to go extreme, but obviously this one in here is designed for a 22-inch light bar. Now the one that I've got in here is a Rogue Vision which will also be available on the website. It's one of the brightest 22-inch light bars, and trust me when I say it, it looks like daylight at night. It's very, very good. We went to Sundown National Park over the weekend, and trust me when I say it, one of the best ones out there for sure. For reference, I'll put in the dimensions on the website if you want to go the biggest light bar in here that you possibly can. But yeah, I would say a 23-inch, maybe 24-inch will be the max, and it also has to be a single row instead of a dual row, just for the amount of room that's in there. Now, if you don't go with this bar, there is a lot of other mounts on the bar itself, which is 4 mounts to be precise. So you can either go for spotties or another light bar on top of this bar, or other mounts like aerials, whatever you want really. That's what I love about this bar, is that it's fully customizable and you can really, do it the way you want. So that is very, very cool. By the way guys, it also comes with a wind deflector as standard. Now the reason I don't have it on there is because I want maximum airflow into my intercooler, because this one goes at the back there, but it's just gonna deflect the wind away from the radiator in my opinion. It doesn't make any noise whatsoever, so I just took it out. So there you go, you have maximum airflow to your intercooler. And then lastly guys, what you got to do when you install the bull bar, the crush tube will be sticking out. So all you got to do is just grab a grinder and then just cut it off. If you do it nicely, it will look factory like mine. As you can see, you barely notice that it's been cut. So that's all you got to do guys, and then you have full exposure to your wheel and under components, and it's not gonna stick out looking weird. So yeah guys, that's all you got to do, and that's everything about the bull bar. Awesome guys, well there you go, that is the Alpha Predator bull bar. So very excited to announce they are now available on the website, including a full hoop version in case you don't want to go a hoopless bar. So that is very exciting as well. But yeah, let me know what you think about this bull bar. Will you install it on your Pajero? I mean, for me, it ticks all the boxes. It not only looks good, but it's also ADR approved, it's winch compatible, it's very customizable, and it also comes with that recovery points, which are super heavy duty. So very excited for it guys. We've been working closely with Alpha 4x4 since last year, and they've also taken on board all the other suggestions that I have, including the recovery point holes, the high tensile bolts for the winch cradle, which by the way they're also supplied as well. So yeah guys, very excited for it. Also, just on a personal note guys, I want to say a massive thank you for all the support. I spend a lot of time and effort and also a lot of money on testing out these products for you guys, so you can see exactly what it's like and what to expect. So if you want to support me in some way, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to check out the website, see what's on there. But yeah guys, all in all, thank you so much, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what you think about the bar. Thanks guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.